Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, as we go into Columbus Day weekend, we look back at the past 5 years of how the weather has been around here, and you can see that Columbus Day weekend treats us very, very well. From 2008 to 2012, I looked at all of the weekend days, so it's 15 days in total. And the days with measurable rainfall, only 3 of them. 12 days we did not have any measurable rainfalls. Now, when we talk about temperatures, actually it has been pretty warm. We're talking about 3 days over the past 5 years on Columbus Day weekend. In the 80s, we had 3 days in the 70s and 6 in the 60s. So the 60s kind of the most common temperature for the holiday weekend, and it looks like we will hit those 60s again. More details on the holiday weekend forecast in just a minute. First, though, we go outside on our city cam. Still dark and not too bad outside. 55 degrees your temperature. Winds are out of the north at 9 miles an hour. Other temperatures checking in with the low 50s here in Gloucester. 53 westerly, Ninigret at 55 degrees. Newport 56 and Fall River at 55. On the satellite picture, notice we have the ocean storm still well to our south, and really this is not a concern today. I will be watching this disturbance. You can see some clouds shooting in from Maine. This will move down late morning through early this afternoon, bringing some extra clouds, perhaps a quick shower or a little bit of patchy drizzle, but most of the day actually ends up precipitation free. But you can see skies starting to dim, especially into the afternoon. Temperatures into the mid 60s with those persistent winds out of the east-northeast at around 5 to 15 miles an hour. Could see some gusts around 20 at times. 65 in Newport, 66 Charlestown, 66 westerly, and Hope Valley around 65 degrees. Northern Rhode Island temperatures a smidge cooler, but not that much. Looking at low 60s in Woonsocket, 62 in Burville, 63 in Foster, Scituate at 63 degrees, 65 Johnston. Again, some of those winds persistent out of the east. In eastern Massachusetts, obviously a little bit cooler here in Plymouth with those winds coming in off the water. 64 Plymouth, 66 Fall River, 65 Seekonk, and 66 in Middletown. For the Red Sox game this evening, a slight chance of some drizzle or a shower. Nothing to cancel the game, so we don't need to worry about that. And as we look at the 7-day Futurecast, I want to pull out some more detailed information just because so much is going on this weekend. Tonight is the Flames of Hope water fire. A slight chance of a sprinkle or some drizzle, but we're looking at a mostly dry evening. The light jacket, a good thing to bring along. At 6 o'clock, we're at 60 degrees, 11 o'clock, 54 degrees with partly cloudy skies. As we go into Sunday, we have the parade on Federal Hill. I'll be walking in that. Mike Montecalvo will be, and we're expecting pretty good weather. 60 degrees at 11 o'clock in the morning. By 1 p.m., we're at 64 degrees with continued sunshine. And then for Columbus Day itself, Autumn Fest in Woonsocket, this would be a good thing to go to. Very fall-like weather. You can see 63 degrees at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and around 60 degrees at 6 o'clock with more sunshine than clouds. And the breeze is not quite as strong for Columbus Day itself. As we go into the rest of that 7-day, notice how we go into the upper 60s on Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised to see some locations actually touch the low 70s for the middle of the work week. 69 for Wednesday. A front approaches as we go through Thursday night and Friday, giving us the chance of some showers, but it will be in the form of those mild showers. Look at those daytime temperatures, upper 60s, and the overnight temperature is really not that bad for this time of year. I don't have anything really close to freezing or anything like that for the next 7 days. So a little bit of a gray start to the Columbus Day weekend, Steve, but for the most part, actually some pretty good weather on the way for most of the weekend. Not too warm, not too cool, and most of the weekend will be rain-free.
It feels like we're a little bit warmer than we should be this time of year.
Yeah, you know, temperatures like this are right around normal. But,
really?
You know, when people start to have fall in their minds.
Exactly. I think that's what it's perception.
You kind of think the temperature should be cooler. But I think normal, when you look at the entire month of October, is around 63, 64 degrees.
I remember 2 years ago near Halloween, we ended up having snow on the ground and everything. So
yes,
I think that's where my head's at right now.
Yes. Don't go there yet, Steve. Not yet.
Oh, I'm upset I just said that word.
Me too.
Thank you very much, Pete.
Yep.
We are covering New England now. The FBI continues their search for a missing New Hampshire teen. Abigail Hernandez was last seen leaving her North Conway